Hi, I'm Matt Chenard with Delta Waterfowl, here with our final migration update of the season. Weather, of course, is warming up here in Bismarck, North Dakota. Later this week, we're actually going to get into the 70s. There's really no snow around, and most of the wetlands have, for the most part, melted. So ducks are back, geese are back, everything's moving really quickly trying to get to the breeding grounds. But there's still a few snow geese or pockets of snow geese around, and people are still out chasing them. We have a few updates, the last few updates of the season, and then we'll wrap up until next year.
Hello folks, I want to bring you an update on Western Canada migration report. The migration is in full swing here in Western Canada. Lots of good reports, numbers of Canada geese and ducks starting to arrive in the prairies. Lots of smaller potholes are starting to open up. We're seeing snow geese in large numbers moving into southern Alberta and pushing through up in the northern areas of central Alberta. Time to get out and get after them if you're a snow goose hunter. Thanks folks, have fun and be safe.
Hey guys, well it's finally looking like spring here in South Dakota. Lots of snow geese have already moved through a majority of the state, although there is still quite a few pockets of some younger birds, juvies, still around. Guys are still having a little bit of success behind decoy spreads in grain fields. Have a little bit of moisture on the landscape, could use quite a bit more this spring and summer. But we have a ton of ducks around right now. Puddle ducks are back, divers are back. Shaping up like a nice spring.
Hey guys, still got the snow goose spread out here in north central Iowa. Hopefully this video is not too windy. We do have a nice decent breeze. We had south wind, but it switched over to northwest this afternoon. We still have a little bit of birds around. They're trickling up from down south. We do have a place up north of the spread here that is roosting some birds, but got a report down from southeast Iowa. They still got some birds around. They're shooting some birds down that way. Also over in northwest, farther west from here, Anthony and some of the Delta guys are still shooting some birds over that direction. But I think it's just about over for us here. Probably going to leave the spread out here for a couple more days and then probably pull it. But there is some birds just trickling up from the south still coming in. So get out there, get on them, and be safe. Take care.
Thanks guys for the great updates. Well, of course, snow geese hunting is starting to wind down a bit, but it does sound like there's a few birds to be had, especially in North and South Dakota and up into Canada. On the other side, we really do need some moisture up here in the prairies. The Dakotas are starting to dry up quite a bit, and as you get into Saskatchewan and Alberta, it's been a pretty dry winter. So we're hopeful for some late spring rains to really bring those habitat conditions up. Lots of birds moving into the area, and they're looking for a good spot to breed. That's our last migration update of the season. We'll be back next year with more migration updates.